Hello, we all need animated GIFs at different times and we get them too. But the biggest problem with these freely available GIFs is that they are not transparent, leading to visualization issues. Picture this, the background is making the horse look so ugly. It is not matching with the background texture. How good it shall be if we can make the background transparent. That's what we are going to do it in this video with the help of Python. And final outcome would be the transparency removed horse. Now why Python? Python is a beautiful language which is primarily used for data analysis and AI modeling. But one of the very important aspect of Python is its power in job automations. Python is very useful, very easy to do automations, and I just love doing these small automations using Python. These are the four things which we are going to see: animated GIFs, RGBA, how to find the RGB, the utility which shall help us to do the transparency in the GIFs. So what is GIF? GIF is graphics interchange format. It's a bitmap image format widely used for its ability to support simple animations and transparency. So all these animations which you see on the right side, they are all made with the help of GIF, graphics interchange format. RGB stands for red, green, blue. Any color which is seen on a digital media is a combination of these three colors, and these three color combined in different intensity gives us a broad spectrum of colors. R is red, G is green, B is blue, and the values range from 0 to 255. Alpha is the indicator of opacity of the color, and 0 represents fully transparent and 255 represents fully opaque. So for example, 255, which is R, and 00 shall represent a pure red color, and 0255 0, which is R is 0, G is 255, and B is 0, would represent a pure green color. And similar for the blue, pure blue color would be 00255, and 000 would represent no color, which means a black color. Now with this combination of RGB values, we can create over 16 million unique colors. For capturing the RGB of the image, on Mac machine we have a tool called Digital Color Meter. So now once you have opened the tool, you hover over any image, any area, and you would be seeing the RGB values for that specific image, that specific pixel where your cursor is pointing. In Windows also similar utilities are available. For example, Paint gives a view of the RGB values. Another way could be utilizing the portals which are available. So let me show you some portals which shall give you the RGB values. So for example, this is one of the portal. Here you can upload your image. Once you have uploaded your image, you shall be able to get the RGB values. So as I hover over this, I would be able to see the change RGB values, and then I can click here to copy the RGB value which I want to use. Now let's see the Python utility which I have written for this extraction. The first thing which is being used here is pillow. So you may have to do the pip install pillow for your Python so that this library is available. There are two important functions which are there. The first one is within the tolerance. We will see it in a bit. The other one is make transparent GIF. So what is required here is, this is the function which makes the thing happen. So what do you require is to give the input GIF file, and what it will do is it will make a output GIF with the name updated properly. And transparent color. So transparent color is like which color you want to remove from the image, which color you want to make transparent. So for example, this is white color. So in my images, mostly it will be the white color which I have to remove to make it transparent. But if in case there is any other color you want to remove, you have to put that specific RGB value here. Okay. And what is the tolerance? Tolerance is something which I have induced here so that if there is a variation, like for example, if there is a gradient effect and if you want to use some tolerance there, then that shall be very helpful to clear the gradient effect also, wherein the color changes very less. I mean, it will be range of this, and the range is what you have to provide in tolerance. For most of the cases, you would have the tolerance 0 if in case it's a white image. Let's see the image which we are going to convert to a new GIF without the transparency. So this is the image of the donkey and this has the white background. Let's update our code and have this image updated with the transparency. So I have put the name of the image and I know the color which I have to make transparent is white because the donkey is having the white background. Now I'll go to the shell and execute the script. The name of the file is this, and then I execute this. It shall take some time and it'll create a file with the name walking donkey underscore updated dot gif. Remember that both the files would be in the same folder where the script is placed. So I'm just dragging and dropping the new image which is created, and now I can see that the transparency is removed. Both are the same images. This one with the opaqueness of white color, and this one, the left one, with the transparency that white color has been removed. So I'll delete this one and let me quickly show how I have created that animation of this donkey walking from left to right or right to left. So for that, what you have to do is you have to go to animations here. In the animation, you have to select fly out. This is the animation type I want to select. And then I want to fly out from left to right. So that's what is the effect option. So I have to select to left, not left to right. It is right to left basically. And what I have to also do here is I have to give this animation. I'll open the animation in the animation pane and I'll make it, let's say 10 seconds. So it takes some time to move from here to there. And I would do it start with previous. Now if I show you this is the animation of the donkey walking from right to the left. Now let's say that we have to make this image as transparent. Now in this image we have this different color. I think it's a teal color. It's not a white color, and thereby we have to place the exact value of this color. And how do you find the value? You go to digital color meter or you upload this image somewhere and get the RGB value of this image. So RGB I am seeing here, it is varying little bit, like it is 162, 182, 166 here. If I go above, it will vary a little. So this is where the tolerance parameter would be helpful. Let's show it with the help of tolerance, that what we have to do. So now what I have done is I have placed the correct image superman.gif, and instead of white color, I want to take another color which I have copied and pasted. So this is the color which I want to take. And I had seen that there is a variation. It is not that this color is the only color which I want to make transparent. There's a variation here. So let me give a tolerance of 30 and see how the results will look like. So I'll execute the script now again, and I'll open and show you how the result came. So I'm dragging and dropping the file which is created after the first run. It is called superman underscore updated. And if you see here, the image has come nicely, but the problem is that there is still something on the bottom, and that something in the bottom also, if I have to remove, then I have to run this one more time. The script I have to run one more time. So let me do that. So in this case, the image would be script underscore updated because I'm running it for the second time. And then I will choose the color. So this is the color which I have to take. I'm using the digital color meter to see the color, and I'll update my script with the color which is being represented here. Let me do that. I'm going to comment this and I'm going to paste this. This is for the second run and I'm going to execute it now. Let's see what happens. So this is the second run image. I'm going to place it here. And you can see that the bottom panel which was there is also removed now. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate in this short video. Let's do a quick run of the code also once. So code is very simple. You have this function, you open the image, And what you do is you convert the GIF to RGBA format, and you take frame by frame the data within frame by frame. And if in case it is matching the transparent color which we have provided within the tolerance, then what we are doing, we are making that specific pixel as transparent, fully transparent. This last zero, the alpha being 0, indicates fully transparent. And if in case it is having some other color other than the transparent color, then what I do, I would have the same color retained in the frame. And then the same frames one by one I'll update, and thereby, and finally I'll save the GIF file, and that would lead to a new GIF file having the correct transparency, which is desired transparency. Okay, thank you very much.